Happy Tuesday, Indianapolis, and welcome to February's episode of Tuesday 10. I'm Jocelyn Medina, your Mayor's Neighborhood Advocate for Area 5 on the far northwest side of Indianapolis, and your host for today's episode. To kick things off, let's turn to this month's Neighborhood Spotlight. The Indiana Avenue Cultural District. In honor of Black History Month, we are highlighting one of Indianapolis' most significant landmarks in Black history. During the Great Migration, African American migrants from the South found their way to Indiana and settled along Indiana Avenue, turning it into a hub of Black wealth and culture. It became one of the city's first majority African American communities with its own bustling residential and commercial center. For decades, Indiana Avenue thrived as a center of business, music, and community life. However, the expansion of Indiana University in the early to mid-20th century and the I-65 and I-70 split project of 1976 severely disrupted the neighborhood. Many businesses closed and residents were displaced, eroding the vibrant community that had been built there. Despite these challenges, community efforts over the past several decades have preserved key landmarks including the Madam Walker Theater, Crispus Attucks High School, and Ransom Place neighborhood. Today, Indiana Avenue stands as a place of celebration and remembrance, honoring the African American community and its immense contributions to the cultural fabric of Indianapolis. Next up is this month's Park Spotlight, which brings us to Frederick Douglass Park in the Martindale-Brightwood neighborhood. Named after the famed abolitionist, this park opened on July 7, 1921 as the city's only park for its Black population during the era of segregation. And despite systemic neglect in its early years of existence, Frederick Douglass Park quickly became a vital hub for recreation. It featured a pool, a skating rink, and a golf course by 1928, the latter only coming about after Black golfers campaigned for it. In what began as a makeshift field derided by the Indianapolis Recorder as the 6 tomato cans around the cow pasture, eventually grew into a proper 9-hole course. The 1943 Family Center also received an upgrade after decades of community petitioning. This upgrade came in 2024 when the brand new community center opened as part of the Circle City Forward initiative. It offers modern amenities including an indoor track, basketball courts, a podcast room, an art studio, a demonstration kitchen, and so much more. It is well worth a visit because ultimately, after decades of being overlooked and underserved, Frederick Douglass Park stands today not only as a beautiful recreational space, but also an important cultural landmark. Check out parks.indy.gov and search Frederick Douglass to read all about the park has to offer, as well as all the improvements that are coming this year. Next on the docket, we have an important update from the Mayor's office. Last month, Mayor Joe Hogsett appointed IMPD Chief Christopher Bailey as the new Chief Deputy Mayor and Chief of Staff for the City of Indianapolis. He replaces Dan Barker, who vacated the position this past December after nearly a decade of service across several city offices and departments. Chief Bailey brings 26 years of experience to this role, having served with IMPD since 1999. He was appointed Chief of Police in January of 2024, and under his stewardship, IMPD achieved double-digit percentage reductions in both violent and nonviolent crime. But his service with the police department is only half the story. A lifelong resident of Indianapolis and devoted husband and father, Chief Bailey possesses a very personal commitment to the city he calls home. He has worked to make our neighborhood safer because he truly cares about his Indianapolis community. And now as he steps into this new role, he looks forward to serving our neighbors in a whole new way. Next up, we have more exciting news to share. Just last month, the City of Indianapolis and Boxcar Development broke ground on new Ritz-Carlton Hotel in City Center. Located right across from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, the new luxury hotel will help to serve millions of people who visit Indianapolis every year. But that's not all. The new structure will also include a Live Nation concert venue with a capacity of more than 4,000 people, ultimately attracting even more visitors to our city center. And this project couldn't be coming out at a more perfect time. Our tourism industry here in Indianapolis is seeing an unprecedented level of success, as evidenced by the historic record-breaking years of 2024 and 2025. And now, as we prepare to welcome this new hotel and concert venue, there is no question that our city is only going up from here. And now, a major investment in animal welfare is coming to Indianapolis. A brand new Indianapolis animal shelter is set to open this spring, and it's more than double the size of the current facility. The new building will feature 234 dog kennels and 80 cat condos, all with natural daylight through windows and skylights. It will also include outdoor dog runs, indoor public visitation rooms, and a large outdoor meet and greet space, making it easier for families to connect with pets ready for adoption. And there is no better time to adopt or foster a pet than right now. Every winter, as temperatures drop, our local animal shelter tends to face an increase in animal pickups. This month, IACS is hosting a special Valentine's Day adoption event on February 14th from 12 to 7 p.m. So be sure to check that out for a chance to adopt a fixed, vaccinated, and microchipped pet at absolutely no cost to you. Find more information about the event and how you can help shelter this winter season by visiting indy.gov/ACS and follow them at Indianapolis Animal Care Services on Facebook and at Indy Animal Care Services on Instagram. And speaking of the cold weather, Indy's coolest winter tradition is back. The Polar Pedal returns on February 21st this year, bringing cyclists together to brave the cold while celebrating the recent strides in pedestrian and cycling safety as we have taken in central Indiana. Participants of all experience levels are encouraged to ride with the mayor in your warmest cold weather gear. The route, as proposed, begins at Riverside Adventure Park, runs past 16 Tech, winds along the Indianapolis Cultural Trail, all the way to the Madam Walker's Legacy Center, and then circles back to the starting point in Riverside. Each year, the event draws many riders and supporters from all over central Indiana, all working toward one shared goal: safer streets for Hoosiers. So don't miss out, Indy. Registration is now open, and you can find the form on the city's social media pages on Instagram and Facebook at City of Indianapolis. Next, we have an update for Indy's residents on the recent transition in solid waste service providers. Lakeshore Recycling Systems has officially taken over solid waste collection for areas previously serviced by Republic Services and WM. LRS is now picking up trash and recycling for a large part of the city with more convenient unified pickup schedule. Your trash and recycling are not picked up on the same day, and trash is on a weekly schedule while recycling is picked up on a bi-weekly schedule. All the services you expect will remain in effect, including heavy trash and leaf collection services. Additionally, LRS will bring universal curbside recycling to all Indianapolis residents in 2028. Recyclables will be processed at a newly constructed materials recovery facility. And remember, if you are experiencing any problems with the transition process, the Mayor's Action Center is here for you. Give them a call if, for instance, you have received a new DPW trash cart and still need your old cart to be picked up, or you need your crews to pick up the cart near your home and take it to the curb for you, or you need a smaller cart for ADA trash collection. You can reach the MAC at 317-327-4622. Next, we have a couple of important reminders from the city's Department of Business and Neighborhood Services. On January 5th, 2026, DBNS updated many of its service fees, including rates and fees for various permits, inspections, and zoning violations. Because DBNS is a self-sustaining agency that receives no property tax distributions, these changes were vital. They ensure DBNS can avoid serious cuts. Another reason for the new rates and fees: some of them were last updated 15 years ago. Others have not been updated for nearly 40 years. Rates are carefully adjusted to reflect the current cost of operation, but remain competitive with surrounding cities in central Indiana. You can find the updated rates and fees on indy.gov by typing license and permit fees into the search bar. And one more reminder from our DBNS team: if you hold a permit or a license that needs to be renewed at the beginning of every year, be sure you don't forget to do so. 2026 is well underway, so don't wait, Indy. Next, we are wishing you a happy Black History Month, Indianapolis. There are so many ways to celebrate here in our city. For one, be sure to visit the Central Branch of Indianapolis Public Library and check out the Center for Black Literature and Culture. The CBLC has some amazing programming planned for this year, including the History on Stage series, a lineup of educational performances inspired by the lives of some truly incredible women: Ida B. Wells, Harriet Tubman, and someone we're all familiar with here in Indy, Madam C.J. Walker. Find information at indypl.org. And if you're looking to celebrate Black History Month with some fun and festivity, check out the City of Lawrence's annual Black History Month celebration, taking place at the Arts of Lawrence Theater. This lively event features an exciting lineup of performers, music, and plenty of dancing. It's a great way to experience culture, community, and celebration all in one place. From vibrant festivals to historic sites, Indianapolis provides both celebration and remembrance. From the Crispus Attucks Museum to the Landmark for Peace Memorial at Dr. Luther King Jr. Park, and the downtown murals honoring some of the Indy's most influential figures, there is so much to discover about Indy's past and the vital contributions of its Black community. For more information, check out visitindy.com and search Black History. February is also the month of love, with Valentine's Day coming up on Saturday, February 14th. In addition to the IACS adoption event we mentioned earlier, you can also celebrate the occasion with a visit to the Indianapolis Museum of Art at Newfields, where Robert Indiana's famous love sculpture just recently commemorated its 50th anniversary. This work of art has served as the endearing backdrop to Hoosier love stories of all kinds for over half a century now. And Valentine's Day is the perfect time to honor its impact in our city. But of course, there's no shortage of things to do in Indianapolis on Valentine's Day weekend. To find more events and city happenings, check out visitindy.com and search Valentine's Day. And that's all the time we have for this installment of Tuesday 10. Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in next month. Until then, this is your Mayor's Neighborhood Advocate, Jocelyn Medina, signing off. Have a great day, Indy.